What's up, beautiful souls? Welcome back to the frequency of us. And today, it's just me holding space with you, for you, and maybe a little bit for myself today, too. This one's going to be a little different. Since Daphne's not joining us for this episode, Spirit will still be in the room because she is a super empath. So, she tends to have her intuition and her spirit always around. But the truth is, this moment right now is for everyone who's been feeling like life's been heavy. And when I say heavy, I know you know what I mean, because it's been like the disorientation, the fatigue, the feeling drained, just all of the energy shifts that are going on in the world right now, and the stuff that we're having to experience as human beings, And for those walking through the mud, like myself, I've been through it. I still go through it here and there, wondering if it's all going to be worth it in the end. For those trying to make sense of their journey out here, even if no one else seems to see how deep it really goes. And today, I just really want to reflect with you on something I've been sitting with. Something from the mind of Jordan Peterson and the soul of my own experience too. Because right now, we're climbing. And that's that feeling of the struggle, right? When you have to grit your teeth and put your fingers into the dirt and just keep pushing, keep treading. And it's time to get honest about what that really means, as far as the climbing goes, Jordan Peterson once said, "Life is suffering. That's clear. And there's no more basic, irrefutable truth than that." Now, at first when you hear that, it kind of sounds harsh, right? Like, who wants to sign up for that kind of life? I mean, it didn't sound too promising there. But the more that I've lived, and trust me, I done lived. I done been through it. I've, through that realization, come to realize that the truth isn't a curse, it's a calling, And it's a calling because for me, my righteousness and my spirituality is what pushes me, I don't believe that life is like victimizing me, or it's like because of somebody or circumstance, It's not about running from the suffering, right? It's about transforming it, turning it into something meaningful, into movement, into power, right? All that through energy. See, not long ago though, I was in a place where everything felt like it was falling apart, and emotionally, spiritually, and we could even say physically, I was trying to hold on to love. I was trying to survive financially, trying to breathe in a world that felt like it just kept pushing me underwater, AKA that feeling of drowning. And there were days I didn't know when I was going to sleep, where I was going to go. There were nights I cried so quietly, even the stars couldn't hear me, and yet somehow, when I look back at it, the voice inside just kept saying, keep going, yo. There's more on the other side of this. You just have to keep going. And that's when I started to understand that, what Jordan Peterson meant when he talks about responsibility. Not just doing chores or paying bills, but soul responsibility. Taking radical ownership of your life, even the parts that hurt, the parts that we'd be like, nah, I'm not going to deal with that today. I'm not trying to be stressing about that. And I've been dealing with that all week. And even the traumas, right? The things that have happened to us as a child in our teenage days, whenever we got tried, maybe we got victimized. I don't know. You know your truth. I know my truth. And I know I've been there. I've been abused. There's a lot